Kids, I'm back. I'm going to turn my ringer off because I've got the camera right there. It's one of my security cameras, but hopefully it will pick up what we're doing without getting too much of my belly here. Arrgh! Sit down, old man. Like I said, I need a better table. Let's go ahead and kind of put some of these up. That I won't be needing much anymore. At least I don't think I will. Unless I missed a spot somewhere along the line. Alright, so now we're going to do the pear shading stuff here. A little bit wet. Before I left for lunch, I put it, and I still don't have my cotton picking FedEx. Dang it. Ran the, what do you call it? Sponge over this. Whoopsie. Almost dropped it, didn't I? Glad, because then you'd got to see my old ass bend over. That wouldn't have been no fun. And we'll get a bigger one here. See what I'm doing there? Kind of floating it like that. I like using the lined, and I guess these would be vertical lined pear shaders because it'll flow easier, if that makes sense. Whoa, mule. You hear me fading it out. See what I mean, Jelly Bean? And I got this oddball way down here. Alright, now let's do... Uh-oh, where did it go? Darn it, I misplaced. Oop, there it is. This is a little bitty, it's called a backgrounder 103, but it's just a small cluster of dots, almost like a flower center, that I like to put right there. Just 3, I'm going to get a little bit bigger mule foot, and because that's the stem that goes into the flower. Ooh, a little deeper, David, a little deeper. You want it to fade out. Alrighty then, put that one back. Now what? Let's do my flowers now. I had to get creative the other day because I don't have a good thumbprint. Well, actually I do. Anyway. But anyway, back to what I was going to tell you. I took a pear shader and kind of ground it down a little bit so I could have me a different type of a thumbprint. But I forgot I got this checkered one here. And I like to put them onto my flowers here. I usually, on the bigger flowers, use a big old fat pear shader. And taper it down, but these little flowers here like that, I can't do. A little simple 4-petal flower, nothing fancy. And I guess if I did more belts, I'd get some smaller ones of these, but I don't do enough belts to justify that. Alright, there is all of my pear shading done. So we'll put these puppies up. Now for my stop. Where'd my stop go? I can't even remember where I put that damn thing. And I need a better one. Mine's old and decrepit. Shut up with the comments back there, y'all. I'm gonna try this one real quick just to see what it'll do. What is that? Yeah, that's a stop. And yeah, we'll try this one. No, I can't because it won't match the other side, huh? Where did I put that dadgum little thing? There it is. There it is over there. Next time I'll use that other one. I like it better. All that stop does is just create a little spot where your line or your veins there, or I guess your stem work stops at. A lot of guys don't even do this. I guess it's a Texas thing. from way up around North Texas or Dallas area told me that some of the older guys were telling him that he's got my style when it comes to the bullfighting stuff, which is a compliment that I never imagined way up there. But thank you, Tyler, in case you're listening. That wasn't supposed to be there. Oh well. Bigger, 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 bigger. Come here. Put it back, put it back. There. I'm looking. I see my phone light up. Remember, I turned the ringer off. Okay, now it's still kind of wet for my bar grounding, which I guess I'm going to have to buy me a fan, put this under. So I'm going to do some swivel knife cutting. Decorative cuts, they call it. Sharp blade is mucho importante. That's another thing I can do is my border around my maker stamp while this kind of dries off a little bit. So. All right, now for inspiration purposes, where did it go? I like pulling these things right here out that I used, or not used, but that I did 100 years ago. Get off my phone. I guess I'll do my flyers first, and then I'll come back to doing the line work. I downloaded that Parlor app, and everybody's got different names, so I don't recognize anybody, number one. And then the few little people that I followed You know, I just kind of get tired of listening to that. You know? Alright, let's do some bigger ones now. Let us look at, here's another one I like to look at here. Of course, these are all smaller. I don't have the big spaces to fill. And I think I'm just going to kind of keep it simple. That I did on the other handle, so I got to kind of sort of keep it similar. And I need to find a way to lock this, dadgummit, because it's supposed to do that when you do this, but it keeps moving on me. Of course, that's what I get for using Dwayne Watts stuff, but I haven't had enough time to practice with it, so I don't want to mess up on a customer's deal. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? How's this phone going off so much for? I don't know. Driving me nuts. And of course, I got to have it right here next to me everywhere I go, simply because if somebody calls me for work, I got to be able to answer it. Where's that one? A little bit more of this on there. I've had this ceramic blade right here probably 10 or 12 years. My son, and it doesn't cut near as good. So I'm back to using the old one. And let's bring out this little bad boy right here. Out of the way. Sorry you get to see all my mess, huh? Like I said, Mr. Organization, I'm not. Keep expecting FedEx to come up, but they ain't here yet, damn them. Alright, the only thing I got left now is to do a camouflage stamp around my maker's mark. So I'm going to use this little bitty one, and it's not even a camouflage tool, it's a foliage tool, but it's small. Got a little too far over there, by golly. But that sewing machine will cover it up. right, there it is. All well, no. Still got a lot more to do. Now, I looked on Bruce Johnson's website. He's got some of these for sale, and I wish, but he's got them. I've already got. Darn it. This is a craft tool, but it's the same hole size, and I'll show you the difference here in a minute. It's the same hole size as the Barry Kings, but the Barry Kings just do so much better job. Come here. Alrighty then. I might have to come back to this simply because my leather might still be too wet. Alrighty then. I almost think I want to go like this. Put that right there so it don't go nowhere. And here's where I need a smaller one at, for these little bitty spots like that right there, to keep the dots kind of all running the same way. But see what I mean? Which I don't know. I'm going to have to probably edit this video and the bigger one. I'm hoping I've got enough. And time for the smaller one to get up off in here. Now for the little bitty one here. Actually, this ain't even a little one. It's a 5-hole. Yep. What you can see right there, I need the 3-hole. Now I'm going to have to kind of go like that right there. It kind of looks the same. This is a 9-hole, so I need to get a 7-hole and a 3-hole. And then, when I start doing bigger projects, I'll have to get a set of them with a different sized hole or a spot on them, I guess you'd call it. Quit it. Like the other one did. Oil it. Let it dry. Put a finishing tool here with me. FedEx used to be good about bringing it to the porch, but now they just drop it off at the gate. That stuff will walk off up there by the gate. And if I don't get it, means you don't get what you wanted either. There it is. I do believe I'll go back through and double check on it. Another thing I got to do while it's still wet is to find this modeler and come back where I did all my undercutting at. Kind of roll it back up again. Even here where the flowers are. See what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh, I see a spot I missed. Need a little one right there on that flower. This is where the having several different sizes would have come in handy at, but just to kind of keep them all going in the same direction. But y'all might not never notice that, so hopefully not. Okay, back to the what I call some guys will actually take their undercutters and hit them, but I do that instead. Because it lets me catch things like that where I missed. boy. Damn it. It's alright, I can fix it. Basically, I just need to redo. Oh, you know what? Instead of doing that, I can do it with this. Those swivel blade cuts. Yeah. All I'm doing is taking what I just flattened out and unflattening it. And hope like heck I don't have a blood spot showing up from where I poked myself right there. And then I just noticed right there I missed a spot. Too big. And those two marks there will be covered up when I go to stitching on it anyway, so. Ow. Glad I didn't have the smaller one in there. That one might have broke some skin. All right, well, there it is. This time done with my maker's stamp. And like I said, that'll come about right there like that. I'll match it up over there in a minute so that I get the same length. Alright, kiddos, thanks for watching. Oh, the last thing I need to do then would be to, while it's good and wet, or semi-wet, make a stitch line here. Using really thin thread compared to what I usually use. Because it's going on a boot purse that I'm matching the colors and stuff on. You don't want to put something that looks like it's for a saddle up on a little old boot. So thus we're going with the brown thread. Done. I kind of do. I actually started doing a video earlier of the different steps to that purse, but I got sidetracked. Forgot about it. Alright, well, toodaloo, buckaroos. Thanks for watching. I can do this now, I guess, so I don't hear that thing pop off no more.